Twelve minutes past 10. Good morning, Lagos. Welcome to another good experience on radio. It's the standard of feel good radio right here in the city of Lagos and beyond. Wherever you're listening to the sounds of our voices, well, you're listening to the sound of Nigeria's number one for talk 99.3 Nigeria Info. Yes, I am Collins, never alone, never walking alone, even though I'm not a Liverpool fan.
And I've got. To be.
She's a Liverpool fan, and all of a sudden she has been trying to woo me. Not when we have these beautiful things going on for us now with Chelsea. I mean, look at what happened at the FA Cup. I mean, a lot going on for us right now. Not even now for me to move away from Chelsea. But hey, how are you doing, Andrea?
I'm very well, thank you. And how are you too?
I'm great. Yeah, to say the least. You know, there's a challenge is pain sometimes, part of the human experience, right? So I've made up my mind that irrespective of how I feel, I would not allow the pain, the challenges, the problems, steal my happiness.
Okay.
So yes, the answer is yes, I'm fine. But I actually woke up this morning
with pain,
with serious tooth pain and toothache. And if you know how that is, you would understand what I'm going through. I think one of my jaws swollen right now. And yeah, that's been the experience. But hey, we're here. We have to talk. We have to get the job done, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
You'll be fine.
You'll
be fine.
How about you?
I think for me, the weekend was a little refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had the time to rest, something that I think I haven't done in a while. So I had the opportunity to do that. I'm also hoping that people who are listening at the moment, Lagosians, wherever you are listening, I hope that you had the time to rest or the opportunity to rest and to also bond with family and friends. I think, yeah.
Very important because sometimes you could get busy and get carried away with the activities around Lagos and forget that, man, there is family to take care of. There are people you owe that, obligation to at least check up on them and also bond with them because at the end of the day, they say family is everything, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. That's what they say. So, but family is everything. That gives you an idea of why we're here. Don't leave me, they say. We are going to have a family talk, of course, as usual. But first, it would be great to have a feel of what is happening with you wherever you are in the city of Lagos. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So...
yeah, great. I mean, Lagos has to tell us how you're feeling, first of all. We have to know how you're feeling this morning. Let us know how you're feeling this morning, what exactly is happening around you. I'm actually feeling so bad for Collins at the moment. He's trying so hard to talk, and he's in pain also trying to talk. I wish that you can just say, let me
just go and you do the show alone, right?
Yeah.
Lagos, are you good with that? Let me just, take a break for a second and just allow her to do the thing.
I feel so sad for you.
I trust she'll hold you down real good. But I had a thought in my mind. Like I said, I won't allow this pain steal my joy.
That's right.
I have a thought in my mind, and that thought has to do with Lagos. While you get set to call us and tell us that something around, at what point in your life did you learn that whenever you touch a pot of soup, even if it was warmed just a few hours ago or minutes ago, you must warm it, especially at night. You must warm it again. At what point did you learn that in your career? Because you have the ways to learn it. The way I learned it was that I went to the pot, touched and still, I go thief.
Oh no.
So by the following morning, the first question I heard was, there was no trace of anybody touching anything. But the next morning, what I heard was, who touched the soup or the stew or this? I can't remember what soup it was. And then I had to own up. And I was wondering, how did you know? Say, it is spoiled. The soup is spoiled. I said, how? See, you touched it, and you're supposed to warm it. If you do not, it's going to get spoiled. Now, have you? I just was thinking, well, Lagosians, maybe somebody will be learning that today. And at what point did you learn that when you touch a spot of soup by putting a spoon inside a dish, and then, especially at night, you should
Warm it
first. Immediately.
Yeah, immediately, exactly.
Afterwards, or warm it before you dish for yourself.
I'm glad that you're bringing this up.
Yeah.
Because it's something I think we had quarrels over before you actually understood what I meant by if you're taking anything from the pot, warm it, because it was warmed before you touched it, and you left it that way, maybe hoping it to still be okay till the following day. So I think that's. I'm glad you've owned up completely.
Yeah, but what happened to the soup though? Is it the hand, bad hand? Why is it that when you touch it, I mean, is it because of the? I don't know. Somebody has to explain to me why is the soup getting sour when it's touched.
I really cannot explain that. I really cannot say that this is why. It gets spoiled after you have touched it. Maybe somebody will tell us why. But I've always known this growing up that if you touch a soup. Without warming it the following day, it's going to, get bad. It's going to get bad, yeah.
All right, guys, we'll get into our family talk indeed at half past the hour. But for now, let's hear from you. Call 0700 993 993 993. And if you'd like to also call as a lady, there's a number for you.
That's right, 01465 7190.
I would have you take that again one more time. I like the sound of that.
All right, 01465 7190.
That's great. So, guys, you can also send a WhatsApp if you'd like to give us an update of what's happening in your neighborhood. Or you just want to say hi to the Tekers. So say, hey, hello, my weekend was great. I saw something and I want to say something, because we give you an opportunity also to see something and say something.
That's right.
So you can do that on WhatsApp on 0809 597 5805. 0809 597 5805. 19 past the hour of 10. We're gradually getting to the 20 minutes mark after 10 on the show this morning. Shall we go to the calls?
Yes, absolutely. Hello.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up?
Cheers to life.
Oh my goodness. Do call us back, okay? 0700 993 993 993.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
What's up? Cheers to life.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mercy for me.
Mercy, you have to turn down the volume on your radio or move away from it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
How are you this morning?
Thank God this morning. So I just want to thank you people for the stuff, the ticket, the Ponzi ticket last.
Oh, great!
Okay.
Have you seen the movie now?
I've not yet seen the movie, but I will. I'm
Okay.
very busy throughout
Okay.
the week,
Okay.
so I'll still go for it.
Okay.
All right.
All right
There
then.
is a film article here, so I'll go and see the movie.
That's
All
great.
right. Great to know. Fine.
Thank you.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Collins, please, be well for us.
Thank you, I
Love
will.
to hear you. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Well,
Right.
that means a lot, man. She didn't forget the fact that.
You're in pain.
Yeah.
So sorry.
So it's still going back to the calls.
Hello. Hi. Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
Yes.
What's up? Yes. Yes. I'm doing the yes for Collins this time. He can't do the yes at this
Cheers to
moment.
life.
Yeah.
Just alive. How are you?
Colin, sorry.
Thank you, brother.
I don't know if I've called this show before, but if I mention the name, maybe you will know.
Okay.
Jesus love for you.
Jesus look by. Yeah, I
I
remember
have called
that.
before, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I wanted to say it's my first time. See, Andrea,
Yes.
I can say because you are in the studio, it is my first time calling into the studio. Yes, because of that.
It's great to have you.
Welcome.
See, I don't know.
How's the
Colin,
weekend for
if
you?
you've taken, thank God, it was somehow, man. So that yesterday, when they broke the news of one of the faithful fans on the radio channel, he died. A
Wow.
sports lover, he died, and in fact,
still like a dream.
Wow.
Like with Marcel,
Yeah.
like he's
Oh.
gone. Marcel, we can't hear his voice again.
Wow.
No matter how sad you are, once he calls, you must be happy. I don't want to know. You must be happy. I'm a United fan, Man United.
Okay.
He's a Chelsea fan. See, I hate Chelsea with passion. But when it comes to Marcel, honestly, he makes it. I don't know how to just hate him. Like, I don't know. I miss him already.
I know.
Honestly.
I know, right?
But
Sorry about that, man. It's a sad experience for all of
very
us.
sad, man. It's very sad. It's painful.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Have you done anything
About
pain,
his tip?
the pain, your own pain?
It will go. I'll speak to it. It will go.
Because
I'll speak to you.
Because we need to be hearing your voice.
Not in the airport.
Just do something. At
Okay.
least, even if it's maybe 2 days off, Andrea can hold the show for you. But
Okay.
now, about the soup.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
Uh-huh.
it is not all soup.
Okay.
It is only egusi I know about.
Ah.
It's only egusi, yes. Because me, I dey touch soup for night too. I can go to the kitchen around 11. I can take stew, and the next day nothing will happen.
I mean, that's stew.
Yes.
I don't think it
Yeah,
happens for
the
stews, but I think soups.
Soups is what I'm saying. Sorry, soup.
Okay, all right.
Like the palm oil one you did.
Yeah.
But it's only egusi I don't dare. I don't even go there after they've warmed it in the night.
Okay.
But with normal soup, the bread, palm oil, everything, anything.
Okay.
I can touch it anyhow and it won't do anything.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Maybe he has not tasted or he has not cooked ofe oha and left it at night before and touched it.
Me, even stew, I've had experience of stew. Just touch the stew. Could it be, they say people have bad hands.
I don't want to attribute that to...
So there are no bad hands.
I don't know about that. I really don't know about that.
So guys, that's been on my thought, and I felt that everyone
share.
can relate to that, and I'm happy that one or two people can relate to that. We're going to break in a moment, but the calls are still buzzing, right?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Who are we talking to? Fine.
Do we have?
My name is Lola. Sorry, calling.
Hi, thank you. Thank you.
You should gargle with warm, salty water to give you instant relief. I hope someone in your kitchen can bring that so that you just take like 3 minutes break and do that.
Okay, warm water and salt.
It works, yes.
Okay.
Hot, yeah.
Okay.
Not so hot that it burn your mouth, but
Warm water.
warm, yes. It works
Okay.
like magic.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, just take a little break and go and do that to relieve you of the pain. And then you can take pain relief first.
He's
Okay.
taking pain reliefs.
Okay,
He's
so
taking
do
that
that
already.
warm, salty
Okay.
gargle.
All
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
What's
much.
up, Lagos?
What's up?
It's my first time.
Wow.
Oh, great to have you.
You are
great to have
welcome.
you. All
Good
right.
day.
To have a great
Yeah.
day.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll go on a short break at the moment. When we come back, we'll introduce to you our conversation today,
Okay.
right? On family talk. We have something juicy we want to share. Should we already introduce the topic?
I mean, it would make a lot of sense for us to introduce the topic, especially with the fact that we have like 60 seconds before we go on a break. Or should we just hold on and when we come back and get into it straight up? But guys, if you are not streaming us on Facebook, you're probably missing out because we are live on Facebook also. Nigeria Info 99.3 or 99.3. Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook and on YouTube. That way you can find us. And check out how we look, man. And
I
she's-
didn't
she's
mention you're looking very good.
No,
this
you're
morning.
looking amazing.
No, I was going to say that first
No,
to
I
you.
said- but
You're
we
looking
both say
good. You're
you
looking
look
good.
great. You look great,
I
too.
mean, despite the pain,
Yeah,
it's
man.
to put in effort to look this good.
I just speak everything. And, the matchup worked, I guess.
Yeah. All right, we're going to break at the moment. When we come back, we'll introduce to you our topic today on family talk. It's something that I know for a fact that you want to jump on and tell us what you absolutely think. We're going on a short break to stay with us.
Charles! Yes, mommy? go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me?
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them, but they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
No more palava, no more landlord wahala. Time to own your home, affordable housing mixed. Easy way to the future, one step closer. Finally, oh, dream come true. Whether you be banker, choose Mixta. Business owner, choose Mixta. Singer or trader, choose Mixta. Office worker, choose Mixta. Whoever you may be, no matter the property you want, run to Mixta. For Ninja and BS, your Mixta. Affordable house for everybody. Mixta. There's no more story, come on your house. So Mixta. You can be a landlord overnight with Mixta. Transformation for Africa. Mixta.
Visit mixedafrica.com for more details. Mixta, leading the transformation of African cities.
Guy, you don't see that new funny video for Twitter? That one with the boy.
You mean this one?
What of that brother Shaggy News Kitty? Where they circulate WhatsApp?
This one.
What of that meme? Where the guy?
When mouth open like this, ba?
Mr. Know It All. Which data you they use know all these things?
Now, Glow new data plans get me.
Are you serious?
With just 50 naira, and they get 50 MB. And with just 100 naira, and they get 150 MB. We have to use chat or browse on top Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Don't dull yourself, oh. Dial *777# now. Make you begin the browse, they go.
Glow Unlimited.
The tantalizing tunes of the guitar. The sensational blare of the saxophone. The rhythmic beating of the drums. And let's not forget the enchanted and gifted vocals. Yes, I can already hear the sound of greatness as Nigerian Idol returns with a bang.
Yes, the Nigerian Idol is back with a bang to bring you amazing vocals from all around the country. Who will be the next idol? Tune in to catch all the audition drama from the 14th of March on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 29. And then join IK and the judges for the main show premiere on the 28th of March on Africa Magic Showcase, Urban and Family at 7 p.m. Proudly sponsored by Biggie Drinks.
My people, how far? See, if any kind person say you want the coded password for your bank app, I be your PIN. Your card PIN, I be the 3 number where they back of your card. Your pay ID, I be the answer for your security question. I beg no give them all this information them suppose they coded. You no suppose share them with anybody. Make you wise up, no make them scam you. This message now from Kuda Microfinance Bank, the bank of the free. Make you download Kuda for your Play Store or for App Store to open accounts. Make you start to enjoy our banking.
Are you a resident in Lagos? Do you own a business or are you unemployed? Learn how to access and manage resources for your business. Listen to The Portal, on 99.3 Nigeria Info every Saturday from 11 a.m. as we discuss employability, funding, business management, working business strategies, and so on. You will learn from business experts, captains of the industry, and young entrepreneurs. The Portal every Saturday from 11 a.m. Brought to you by 99.3 Nigeria Info in partnership with the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund.
Uncle Dentist, what are cavities? And how does Colgate protect my teeth from cavities? Does it use Kung Fu?
No, dear. Most tooth pains are caused by tooth holes called cavities. When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavities.
It's time to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Keeps cavities out!
Colgate is recommended by the Nigerian Dental Association.
Hey Tolu, how are you?
I'm pushing. Really stressed. Can't wait for the Easter break.
Oh yeah? Any plans?
I'm sleeping in. The kids will be with my mom. I need to rest.
Tolu, always sleeping. Come out with us. Let's have a relaxing and exciting family weekend getaway at Eco Hotel's Hippity Hoppity Easter.
Really? I missed out on the tropical Christmas last year. I cannot sleep on this. What do I do? Hoppy and the kids are in for a huge surprise.
Be like Tolu. Refuse to sleep on this exciting and fun-filled Easter celebration brought to you by Eco Hotels and Suites. Remember, we are observing all COVID-19 prevention protocols, so only limited packages are up for grabs. Hurry now and get a package for your family. For details, please call 0808-057-1838 or 0806-588-1783. The Hippity Hoppity Easter at Eco Hotels and Suites, powered by Maltina.
Eco Hotels and Suites, nesting international standards with African hospitality.
Mama Shade, this your pikin no well. Make you take her go hospital now.
My sister, na big money be that too.
Which big money? You never hear about LSHS Ilera Eco?
Ilera Eco? Wetin be that?
Lagos Health is our wealth. Ilera Eco.
Now, true, Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, don't breed correct healthcare plan. Well, make sense for your domot. Enjoy supply healthcare where your hand feel rich. This one, now for everybody where they live inside Lagos State. They call them Ilera Eco. Whether you be civil servant, small private business owner, trade professional, or even market man or woman. So far you they live inside Lagos. This better now for you.
Make you register with Ilera Eco branded agents or outlets where you see Ilera Eco logo.
Pay 40,000 naira every year for family package or 8,500 naira every year for one person. Make you begin enjoy with the mind. For more information,
call 0700 Ilera Eco or 0800 Ask Lashma
or make you visit www.lashma.com.
Lagos Health is our way.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Morning after morning, cup after cup. Start strong, finish strong. With the stimulating aroma and rich, creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1. It all starts with a Nescafe.
Are you a resident in Lagos? Do you own a business or are you unemployed? Learn how to access and manage resources for your business. Listen to The Portal, on 99.3 Nigeria Info every Saturday from 11 a.m. as we discuss employability, funding, business management, working business strategies, and so on. You will learn from business experts, captains of the industry, and young entrepreneurs. The Portal every Saturday from 11 a.m. Brought to you by 99.3 Nigeria Info in partnership with the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund.
Sometimes pensions can feel like a football match. You'd love to get in the game and make things happen.
Guy, pass the ball. I'm open.
But you can't. You have no choice but to sit on the sidelines and watch life happen. If you feel undervalued and unappreciated, then it's time to switch to ARM Pensions. See here, at ARM Pensions, we believe in taking action.
Guy, get in the game.
Because when it comes to your retirement goals, you shouldn't be on the sidelines. You should be our star player.
Switch to a team of more than just pension managers. Switch to a team that appreciates you. Switch to ARM Pensions today. ARM Pensions, invested in your tomorrow.
Online and offline training between Lagos and Paris. Film Lab Nigeria, Wazobia Academy, and LAFAC the digital learning platform for creative industries, present an innovative training on television series fundamentals, script writing skills, creative independent skills for experienced writers and young professionals in the Nigerian audiovisual industry. Learn principles and techniques of series script writing. Registration is now on at wazobia.academy. Contact Project Coordinator on 0908 897 5611. Email coordinator@wazobia.academy. Powered by LAFAC, with support from the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the French Embassy in Nigeria.
Are you a young creative designer? Do you love culture? Tune in to the Ethical Fashion Show every Friday to discover how sustainable fashion trends are leading development of African design talents. The Ethical Fashion Show every Friday, 12:15 p.m. on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by Ethical Fashion Initiative. You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's What's Up Lagos, baby. Get set.
All right, 11:38 on the clock right here, Nigeria Info 99.3. And yes, welcome to Family Talk on What's Up Lagos with the Tekers. My name is Andrea. Odu-obi, Teke.
And I'm Collins, Teke. And the good thing is, there's a laughter that comes with the sound of your voice. I mean, it's embedded in it. Listening to that is quite healing, I must say.
Yeah. All right, Lagos, Nigeria. I hope you're feeling great. And then we asked you to send, telling us how you're feeling this morning. And then for some people are already talking about the soup and coming up with theories on what is and what not. Well, let's see first. This person is saying, Collins, are you stealing meat?
Who doesn't?
Matthew from Surrey, I guess. He says, what's up, Lagos? Good morning, Collins and Andrea. So sorry about your toothache, Collins. I felt it in your voice when you were reading the news this morning. Yeah. And he says, Pele, I have been in the situation on many occasions. So please go to the dentist immediately after your show today. I'm hoping that he's going to take heed of that. All right, Francis from Ojo says, what's up, Lagos? Collins, it's called bad hand.
Bad hand.
Yeah, it's bad hand that will cause the soup to sour. As for me, I have skills that I can use to put the meat from the pot and go sour. Okay, so if you're wondering what some people are responding to, so Collins came up with this thought that has been in his mind for quite a while. The fact that he has gone to my pots on several occasions to go, to steal meat in the middle of the night. And, the next morning I'm wondering why the soup is bad. And that's because somebody had put his hand inside the soup. So he's wondering why do we have this soup turning bad? Is it bad hand or is it something else? All right. So Jeff from Mikotin says, get well soon, Collins. I'm missing your vibe. Tosin Adebambo from Moe says, good morning, Collins. Try and get yourself Lonac Plus.
Okay.
He says it will relieve you of the pain.
Okay.
All right, moving on quickly. This is a complaint. I think it's coming from, what's your name? Topsy. He says, I live in Awuyaya community. Ogulana Christians is the first interlocked street there. But now the stand raging company and the trailer have totally damaged the Awoyaya Road. All right. He said, I have pleaded with the Bales several times. We have also reported to Lagos State Environment Department in Alausa, and they have... Okay. And he's saying the road is still the way it is.
Okay.
Thank you for the complaint. And I think that
looking at it, right?
Yeah. Maxwell Paul from Okowonjo. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Says, good morning, the happy couple, the Tekes. What's up, Lagos? My weekend was not fine because one of the fans of Femi and the gang is gone.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
Worried about that.
So sorry. A lot of text messages, a lot of WhatsApp messages, but we have to go straight to what we're talking about. But
yes, a lot of messages on Facebook, those who are streaming live from all around the world.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Hey. See me, I'm raising my hand, I'm saying hi, I'm waving at you. She did the same too, did she?
Oh, goodness.
Okay, these are the messages. Good morning, Collins. My faves, the Tekers. Hope you had a good weekend. That's coming from our regular guy, that's Kinde Popola. Thank you so much for that. And also, there's a message here that I have to take quickly. Waboko Promise Uche says, Collins, I'm so angry. This morning. Why are you angry? He said, I almost hit a guy with my car this morning because I was angry. Please don't hit somebody with anger. Hey, that's J-Lo. And more so, I said, see, I went for an interview and this morning, and the interviewer asked me, are you a Yoruba person? And I said that I'm from Abia State. Then he told me that he's sorry, I can't get the job because he can't trust anybody from the East.
Oh, wow.
He said, like, seriously, this man didn't even ask me any further question. This man just spoiled my day. Yeah.
Wow. So sorry about that.
But you know,
that could be heartbreaking.
As sad as that sound is a reality of many experiences. We say we are together, yet we only realize that we are brothers and sisters when we realize that we are from the same place. Where are you from? I'm from the East. Where in the East? I'm from Abia. Oh, me, I'm from Imo. So we're not brothers. Where are you from? I'm from the West, Southwest. Where is you or you're in Oshun? Say, I'm from Oshun. Okay. Even though you're and Oshun used to be together, no, you say, no, we are Oshun. We are this. That difference, that dividing, it's a part of our DNA. Now we're taking it to the professional space. Of course, it has always been there. So I don't sound like I'm surprised. I won't say what. I won't do what because
we know reality.
It's a reality. It's sad. And thank you for bringing this to the fore. Let's again remind ourselves for the need to love one another and live as one, irrespective of where we come from.
That's right. Talking about love. Love is part of the things. I mean, one of the key things in marriages these days.
That's
right? I would say not these days. Generally, in marriages, love should be one of the key things that drives the marriage, right? Am I right?
Yes,
because some people say love is just a tiny little bit of it. But I don't think I'm part of those people from that school of thought. They're saying that love is a tiny little bit of it. I really don't think that love is a tiny little bit.
No, love is all that there is. You know, that's the most powerful thing that keeps the world going, whether we agree or not. Without love, it would be a chaotic situation. It's love that makes you look back and think. And I mean, generally,
that's right.
Talk less of, a family and a relationship and marriages.
So today on the show, we want to find out a few things about marriages back in the day and marriages in recent times. Now, do you think that there have been differences? Do you think that there are changes? The things that, used to happen back in the day, marriages were better. I mean, we heard people say marriages back in the day were better, last longer than marriages that we have in recent times. Do you agree? Are you part of those people who think that marriages back in the day were better off than marriages that we're having now?
I wasn't there back in the day, but
I mean, you saw your parents.
I know for sure that there are take homes from the past and take homes from now. There are things that things have changed. That's all right. There are things that have dropped along the line. Maybe people just woke and say, no, we can't take this anymore. I mean, last week you heard about one of the callers that said, to get married to a particular family, the girl will have to stay with the family of the groom for four days. Wake up early in the morning, sweep the house, clean everywhere, prepare food alone, and they wake up and this is a good wife. I mean, that was what it was back in the day. There are a lot of our parents who went through that just to get married. And that aspect, of course, right now in our present day reality may not be a reality. And so there are negatives that have been dropped. There are things that have changed positively, and there are things that have changed negatively.
I mean, but back in the day, they thought that was the ultimate. They thought that that's the best way for you to know if a woman is ripe and good enough to marry a man, right? So why is it that it doesn't tally anymore? Why is it that it doesn't sound great anymore? Okay, today we want to sample people's opinion. We want to sample your opinion as to what marriages then and now. We also want to highlight the changes, the differences in marriages. We also want to understudy what you think and why marriages have changed.
A lot of reasons, guys. So, but for almost the entirety of the millennium, marriage specifically was the central institution through which men's and women's interactions, were channeled, both towards each other and within the community as a whole. Now, most societies used marriage to consolidate or transfer property, control social and sexual affiliations. So not just that, even to construct political alliances, establish social support networks, determine children's rights and obligations, that's the marriages. So redistribute resources to dependents, organize intergenerational, relations. We talked about last week how we used to gather together and meet this your uncle, this your family members, and then also marriages were used to govern the division of labor by gender. That's what it used to be.
You agree with me that our concept of marriage today is different from what it was or what it has been, right? 100 years ago.
That's right.
Now, within many families of the 18th and 19th century, an often humiliating subordination to the male head of the household. Now, sometimes enforced by violence. Now, this was the norm back in the day.
Yeah.
Women and children usually had lower standard of living than the husbands and fathers. Where we have cases where the father is supposed to eat 5 meats. Children will eat 1 meat. The wife might not even see meat to eat. The husband, his plate of food is usually bigger, larger than the children. And then sometimes the wife might not even see what to eat. Now, this has been the norm back in the day.
Yeah.
There's this, he is the head, he must do this. He is the one who goes out to cater. And so because he's the one who does in catering, going
brings
out
the
to
bar.
fend for, brings the bar, exactly.
It was more
He deserves the larger part and larger portion of the
everything.
meal, of everything.
I actually look forward to becoming a dad. You look forward to becoming a married man. Back in the day, when I looked at my,
Where your dad was treated.
my stepfather, they'll bring his bowl. There are 2 separate bowls. There's one. If it's rice, there'll be rice that 10 people can eat. He'll be there. Not that he will finish everything, but just to let him know that your money is working.
Is the head.
So as a kid, I was like, one day I'm going to become a man and I'm going to enjoy this. And this is why today on Family Talk, of course, we'll be looking at your opinions on the differences between marriages of then and now.
Wow. It's funny how she mentions that you've always looked forward to being a father.
Yeah.
Forward to be a husband.
Yeah.
But those things, right, when I dish food for you and give you meat and fish or plenty enough, you say, do I want to kill you?
Things change, man.
Why? Why did it change?
Because, it's just sometimes you think that everything that you see, your parents' experience will become your experience. And until you go and realize that your personality is different and your own experience of life is different. And that's what determines the decisions you take. Now, personally, before now, a bit younger as a teenager, growing up, when I was in my, early 20s, I remember I used to gresh a lot, eat with my friends. I'd be like, you too like food, you too like. And then when in my mid-20s, I could not, I stopped eating that much. And when I got married, I think it became like a part of me already. So most times when you dish the food for me, I'm like that I prefer you doing small portions of food different time. Maybe it just comes with age. It comes with, as you grow and experience. But it's the direct opposite of what I wish I was going to be growing up.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. Okay, Lagos, Nigeria, we want to hear from you this morning. What do you think changed then and now? Forget the fact that we're mentioning about food. It's just an example, right?
Yeah.
We've heard cases that marriages last longer back in the day compared to marriages now. In fact, there are statistics as to that. The divorce rates in marriages are higher now compared to back in the days.
Because
we want to know why. Why do we have marriages that worked? We have people who had been together for 35 years, people who had been together for 25 years. And, in recent times, we hear people who just were married for 6 months. People who were married for 1 year. 1 year is even a lot of time.
Yeah.
And then they are no longer together.
I've emceed a wedding that ended on the day of the wedding.
Is it live?
Yes, it ended that same day. Apparently something had happened the previous day and they called it off, but because they had done a party already,
they just had to go with it.
Say, let's just do it. So I just got there after all the plans, and then they told me, Collins, mention high table last song. So the best man just came to me and said, Collins, don't mention high table. Don't go and say people sitting. As you see, when you get there, just go there, announce when they come in, they sit down, people should eat, and that's it. That's soft work for me now, at least. I asked for my balance.
Oh my goodness.
I immediately asked for my balance.
Did you later find out what happened?
Yeah, what happened was that, they both cheated on themselves. Yeah, the parents caught both of them, the children themselves, the day before the wedding.
And the parents caught
They went to do one last round before the wedding.
Oh my
They were both caught by different people, and family sat and say, you cannot. The husband will say, how can you? They say, how can you too? So now it's not as if they did it because they're angry. They just wanted to quickly run. So, let me end this. Since I'm getting married, after this, I can't. I think that was the situation.
Wow.
And then the family decided to end it. Just like that.
We talked about divorce rates, right? Now,
Mhm.
let me give you the statistics. It says in the 50s, the divorce rates were 23%.
Mhm.
And of course, that did not mean all marriages, right? In the 50s, that weren't happy, okay? But people in the 1940s and 1950s believed that divorces were regarded as a deviant behavior and a public acknowledgement of failure. So that was the mentality that a lot of marriages had. That if you hear D, last saw, you have failed.
You're just a failed woman. The society already stigmatizes you that,
Exactly.
divorced lady, you can't keep your home. They blame the woman. And the man will go scot-free and he could just go on and marry someone else.
I think now you can see people who are proud to say that they are divorcees compared to how it used to be. The moment you mention that you are a divorcee, you are stigmatized.
In the past, yeah.
You're stigmatized.
Right now, some people say, go girl, well done. Your happiness is better. It's key and all. So these are some of the differences, guys. I hope you're getting the drift, you're getting the whole idea. There are a list of differences that we have here that we'd like to mention, but we would like to hear from you first.
What actually changed? What changed?
What are different marriages then and now? 0700 993 993 993. If you're not married yet, you might want to stay tuned because you've been learning a few things that have changed. Look, I use archaic mindset of your parents many years ago to apply now. Well, this our generation is.
But that's another
so that's
angle,
okay.
though. That's another angle. Do you think that we should still apply the principles that worked in marriages back in the day? Should we still apply those principles now? Would it work?
My thought is, what works, what you agree on, works for you, you agree on. Whatever works for you. There will be things along the line that are still very worthy that you can take note of and apply today. And there are things that must be dropped. It looks like we're due for another break. Oh boy. Let's squeeze this in before we go. What's up, Lagos? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up? What's up?
Cheers to life.
Yeah, my name is Eunice, and I'm calling from Ikeja.
Hi.
Okay,
Hi,
let's
Eunice.
talk.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Talking about your topic this morning, I think a lot of things change when it comes to marriage and divorce. But I think to a lot of extent, the changes are a lot more positive. Because if you see the ages of the marriages of our parents, I'm in my 50s now, I'm 55, and I've been married for about 23 years.
Wow.
But if you go back to our parents then, their marriages subsisted not necessarily because they enjoyed it, especially the mothers, but because many of them couldn't take care of themselves, they depended on the men for their, for everything they.
So sorry about that.
But at least a point was made, right?
That's right. That's right.
We'll
go on a short break at the moment. When we come back, of course, we'll continue the conversation. To stay with us.
God doesn't find that. When they talk about find out that remedy, they learn from where we did. Because to find it easy for me. I wanted that is what we say easy way for me. Now linking my NIN to my glow line. Don't tell me blow. I feel just then pick up my phone. Go use the USSD code by dialing *109* my NIN hash. Or quickly, I go just text my NIN to 109. I think also visit glowworld.com/NIN on top my super fast internet. If I come the area where we say glow world near me, I just walk enter. And if you don't forget your NIN, dial *346#. You don't get them back. Some people there, they call the ask question. We they call register for NIN. Don't worry yourself. Just walk enter any nearest glow world. No let them disconnect you from all the amazing voice and data offers where they inside glow. Linking your NIN. They're safe and it's 100% free with zero wahala.
Grandmasters of data.
Charles! Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hyper bleach for me.
Why 2?
the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I don't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them, but they are there. And that is why I trust only Hypobleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of Hypobleach.
Come on, you don't put yeast for bread before? The dough go just the rise. They rise like 5,000 naira when you put for EcoBank. Before you know, if it become 25,000 naira.
Oga Baker!
Hi! Now so EcoBank customers just they dance a willow as EcoBank Super Rewards don't begin boku their money falla. Save 5,000 naira for your EcoBank account for 30 days or open new EcoBank account with 5,000 naira deposit and you fit be one of the 50 people who go collect 25,000 naira a woof every week for 4 months. 4 people go win 1 million naira grand prize each. Collect EcoBank card for your account and link your card to *326# or EcoBank mobile to increase your assurance. So terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Start your baby's life's journey in comfort with Huggies. Win baby a brand new car or a beautiful home. Cash rewards up to #1,000,000 naira, shopping vouchers, and lots of instant airtime wins. Win your baby a life of comfort with Huggies Happy Home Bonanza. Just buy any special Huggies Dry Comfort or Huggies Nappy Pants pack and scratch the promo sticker on pack to start winning. Buy now and win to bring your baby up in comfort. Visit huggies.com.ng for offer terms and details. Huggies, for all night dryness and comfort.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
Are you a resident in Lagos? Do you own a business or are you unemployed? Learn how to access and manage resources for your business. Listen to The Portal, on 99.3 Nigeria Info every Saturday from 11 a.m. as we discuss employability, funding, business management, working business strategies, and so
Have your say in what we say.
You always make good points.
We talk the talk, and walk the walk. We are 99.3.
You talk, we listen.
Nigeria Info.
It's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Properties worth billions of naira have been destroyed by fire at Casino Central Market. Firefighters are still battling to contain the inferno, which started around 8:30 a.m. on Monday. South Zone of the People's Democratic Party has called for the use of more technology and improvement in surveillance to curb banditry and criminality in the country. President Muhammadu Buhari has urged Nigerians not to politicize Saturday's attack on Governor Tom of Benue State, adding that an attack on one Nigerian is an attack on all Nigerians. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has seized 200 kilograms of illicit substances at Lagos, Kano, and airports. The federal government says the Port Harcourt refinery will work in the next 18 months. Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State says no time will be wasted in the murder trial of those responsible for the killing during Saturday's House of Assembly by-election. Presidential candidate of the Republic of Congo's main opposition party, Guy Brice Parfait, is dead. Former U.S. President Donald Trump is set to make a return to the social media despite being banned by Twitter, Facebook, and other micro-blogging sites after the January 6th attack on the Capitol. And lastly, Kwara United have returned to the top spot in the ongoing 2020-2021 Nigeria Professional Football League after defeating Adamawa 5-0 in the matchday 17th fixture. You get more news, especially sports with Femi and the gang, of course. You get a more comprehensive package of the news at the top of the hour. Stay tuned. Family Talk continues now.
It's What's Up Lagos, baby. Get set.
All right, welcome back. It's Nigeria Info 99.3. And of course, you're still hanging out with the Tekes on Family Talk this morning. And we're asking you marriages then and now. What changed? Do you think that couples were more tolerant compared to now?
I mean, when I look at the past, all I think about is mothers sacrificing, sacrificing. Because, I mean, even if you look at historically, like one of the callers said, marriages in the past had to do with more or less like you won a lottery, and
it was a big deal for the woman.
You get married, you now have a man in your life, hey, you're own doing better, that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
But here we are in a generation where women are taking the forefront. Women can fend for themselves. So it's a question of, now I have power, so I can ask questions more or less than, they would think. Though there are positives of the past, but trust me, it had to do with the fact that the man was in charge and the woman had no choice but to stay. I mean, it was allowed to get married to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women.
Yeah.
But as a woman, you cannot get married to 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
you
9
would
men.
be stigmatized.
Even if you do it low key, they will call you many names.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
That's right. I another thing I think is part of things that changed between then and now. Now, in the past, marriages were not based on two people who fell in love. I think that some marriages, or most of the marriages, were not based on two people who fell in love and want to be together. It was based on an arranged marriage, so to speak. So my dad got married to my mom. Now, this is a story my mom told me. She said, my granddad, which is my dad's father, saw her one day. She was walking down. I think she went to the market to get something, and he saw her. And they were like, "How are you? Fine. Oh, great. I would like to see your parents." And she was like, "See my parents for what?" And unknowingly to her, my granddad, tracked her or trailed her till she got to the house. That was how he found out where she was staying. Now, the following day, he came on his own to see her parents. And, he knocked at the door and she went and was like, hello, sir. Good morning, sir. You're in my house? Like, how did you know where I'm staying? He said, no, I just followed you and I knew where you are. So are your parents at home? I would like to see your parents. And he came in, saw my granddad from my mom's place. Wow. That's my mom's father. And, they got talking. They're both from Owerri, so it was sweet. They both, got talking and they said, oh, I like your daughter. I want your daughter to marry my son.
Wow.
And, they said, okay, let us hear from her. We'll talk to her and see if she's interested. And, it went on. My dad had to come visit my mom's family. And from visiting, they got to know each other. And they like, here we are, So I think that most of the marriages, and I'm not sure this story is peculiar to my mom and my dad. I'm sure that a lot of marriages also started at that. It's not that they both loved each other. Both of them, found themselves and they say, okay, let's get married because I love you and you love me. This is based on, okay, our parents want us to get married.
Okay. Really beautiful story indeed. And the love story is exactly like you said.
Yeah.
Just exactly like that. We'll go back to the calls now. 0700 993 993 993. 0700 993 993 993. And if you're a lady, you can call 01465 7190. 01 or 01465 7190. I have a Sami Ediri on Facebook. It says, what's up, Lagos? It Tekes. The only thing that has not changed is ladies toasting men. Let them start toasting Biko. and paying the groom price.
Let me ask you, if a woman comes to toast you, I hope you're not going to disrespect her, because a lot of men do not see that as, a woman who is just being a woman. I mean, they don't see it as a norm. They would, see your cheek or something. Yeah.
Anyone that acts that way needs a lot of exposure, and that's not to insult anyone, but it's a fact. What's up, Lagos? The Teke, someone says civilization contributed to the problem marriages nowadays. Matthew from VI sending the message. Civilization contributed. Let's go back to the calls.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Yeah, my name is Loretta. Quite an interesting topic this morning. Anyway, for me,
why are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. A lot of things have changed.
Okay.
The civilization, the pressure. You want to talk about, the stigmatization. A lot of things have evolved. So that's why you see the divorce rate is on the high side. A lot of people don't give a damn. I don't care. I can fend for myself. I just want to be okay. Or you just hear that, provided I have kids, I'm fine. Just want this man off my back.
That means you're saying financial independence on the part of the woman is one of the contributing factors.
Yes, to the fact that why the divorce rate is high.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
We just want to, back then, because I just heard about your own story. I think that's about similar thing happened with my own parents.
Okay.
But we don't see that happening these days.
That's
see that happening. We just, look out. You just hear stories of how I met my husband, how I met my wife, like that. So,
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, you said that before, and I think also the previous caller said the same thing. How that it is because of women were, taking more of the heat. All right. They were stigmatized. They were pressured. They were subdued back in the day. So right now they have more say. So is it such a good thing or a bad thing?
And
Lagos, answer that question. We need to know. We need to take more calls and find out what you have to say, and I'll get back to your question, Andrea.
I will keep chatting until you stop.
What's up, Lagos? Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
Okay, that's good.
What's up? What's up? Good to have you.
Mr. and Mrs. Teke.
That's right. That's right.
You're correct.
Man, I'm glad to hear from you guys.
We're glad to hear from you too.
We're glad.
Good morning to you guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so happy.
Wow.
Oh my God. My friend just bust my IQ right now. Said the lady over there is your wife. I was like, for real? Say yes. I have to congratulate you guys, bro.
Wow, thanks so much.
Big up to you guys. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, really, bro. Take care of yourself, mama. Big up to you as well. Cheers.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Aww.
I mean, feels good to know that you're inspired by the fact that we are real life couple. This is why we have real life conversations on family. And you're wondering, why marriage? You know why? Because tell me that family that does not start with a man and woman coming together. Tell me a family that doesn't. Every family started from one man, one woman.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you could say, no, my own is not like that, but there's got to be a man and a woman to
For
start
you
a
to
family.
be in the world, right? Okay. Hello. Do call us back. Hello.
Hello, what's up, Lagos?
What's up? Good to have you.
Yes. Cheers to life.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you have Sociable on the line.
Hi, Sociable.
Yeah, thank you. Colin.
Yes, sir.
There is what I used to do for toothache, so I don't know if it will help you.
Tell us, please.
Just a pinch of alum.
Okay.
Put it in a warm water.
Okay.
And use it to rinse the mouth.
Okay. All right. So what's it going to do? Stop the pain or stop?
It will stop the pain.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
In fact, it will even kill what is causing the pain.
Okay. Great.
That's how I do my own.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Sociable.
But that's for that. But you see, for marriages now, I think people are becoming more independent.
Okay.
And marriage hates something like that. Marriage wants man and woman to work together.
Yeah.
But man and woman they are becoming more independent.
Self-dependent.
And they are not seeking what is pleasing to the other person, but they are seeking what is pleasing to oneself. And that is the root of the problem we are having today.
Divorce.
So, you see, when you call the attention of your partner, you see this movement you are making, I don't like it. Or you see this behavior, I don't like it. Instead of people working to change themselves, to become a better person to their partner, they prefer to walk away from that marriage. But sadly, they will take that bad behavior to a new marriage, and the problem will continue. So people are becoming more independent, and they don't want to seek what is pleasing to the other person.
All right, thank you.
So that is the problem.
All right, thank you. He's saying that independence that we're getting more, it's affecting the marriage system
in recent times.
Wow. But
do you think he has got a point?
I mean, there's a point in every point, actually. And this particular one, yeah, I think to some extent. But it all boils down to conversation. It boils down to, it comes down to you guys, both of you, the people involved, the two people involved, talking to each other. I mean, if you walk away because someone corrected you, I don't think it's because of independence. It could be because you haven't found the need, or you need knowledge on how to get better, and you need help. That's the best way to put it. You just need help. Another call here. What's up, Lagos?
Please turn down the volume on your radio, or move away from it, please.
Hello, what's up, Lagos? Good morning.
Good morning. What's up to you? How you doing?
Great. And you?
We're doing great, but Colin's a little down with a toothache, but he's fine, I guess.
Are we?
I think you should adhere to the remedy from the previous caller.
Okay.
I've tried that too, and it has worked for me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. So let's talk.
My name is Ola from Lagos, and I'm also in the same boat as the previous caller.
Okay.
I think a lot of independence has made the marriage institution very difficult to keep. And I think in as much as we are more civilized, more informed, more educated, I think we should still take some learnings from our parents.
Okay.
A man and a woman, even though they are both making some money, but each one should still have a role that they know that they bear in the family. The man is still the head, and the woman is still supporting him. So when we begin to change this narrative, then I think we'll have challenges. Really. Okay. So on this part, I totally think we should adhere to that, because one thing we don't account for most of the time, we don't account for the mental situation that we live ourselves after the marriage. So we all go clamor for divorce, clamor for all of this, but you leave people very broken, very destabilized, and they transfer this negativity onto their next relationship.
That's right.
I think everyone should know their place, and it doesn't stop anyone from working. It doesn't stop anyone from having a voice. But once you know your place, I think it's better to drive the stability that is required in a marriage.
Okay.
Fantastic. Wow. Well said. I mean, I kind of agree with what he said. But I totally agree, because if we do not balance it, there'll be a problem. And he mentioned something very vital. When divorce is your immediate option, people do not go back to check on the emotional state of the divorcees. Yes.
Yeah.
And these guys go into the town, have the men, and you hear statements like men are scum, men, and you hear things like women are dads. I don't want to have anything. Some women say, "Don't worry, for this thing this woman did to me, I'm going to make sure
every other woman
will suffer in my
or
hand.
Every other man will suffer."
And the society suffers for it. Now, the idea for these conversations really is not because we don't get anything to talk about. It's because we understand the value of the family. We understand what it takes, for a family to be stable, to be together. We realize that it is important for that relationship between that man and the woman in a marriage, for it to be gotten right, for us to be able to get a good family, and also in turn also have a great society.
That's right. Now, still talking about divorce, right? Or the divorce rates. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the rate of divorce in Nigeria is still actually very low.
It's very low, okay?
Yeah. Going with the figures in the year 2017, only 0.2% of men and 0.3% of women have gone through a legal divorce.
Legal. Okay.
Yes, that's right. A lot of people are separated, but I'm not sure a lot of people are actually divorced.
So people are staying in the same house but they're divorced.
But yeah, well, not legally.
So do you agree with that statistics? I mean, it's a National Bureau of Statistics.
It
Yes,
said
but
that legally that is going through the law. Yeah, it's very few. Now, very few people actually go back to actually take legal steps to separate or to divorce. Some people are separated, but they're not legally divorced.
That's right. That's totally right.
Yes,
17 past the hour of 11 on What's Up Lagos Family Talk.
Hello. Hi. Good morning.
Good day.
Good day.
My name is Agwoma.
Agwoma, welcome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I want to talk. I want to have a little bit deviation of what we are talking about. My problem is. Where do we draw line between advancement to a relationship vis-a-vis the red line of sexual abuse? Now, if you look at it in the currently, almost every advancement constitutes sexual abuse.
Okay.
You can see if I tell a girl, "Oh, you look beautiful," depending on who is listening, it amounts to sexual abuse. If I say, "Oh, I love this dressing," it amounts to sexual abuse. Look at the situation with Anthony Como of the governor of New York, who had asked who told the aide, one of his aides, and say, how do you see a relationship between the elderly person and younger girl? And to her, that considered a sexual abuse. And even though Anthony Como is not married, he's a single man. And so it happens here and there. We've seen this every now and then. So if to me, 95% of every relationship, I'm talking about marriage, was consummated by abuse, sexual abuse, as we have it now under its current definition. So, what is the red line? Where do we have the red line?
Okay, I mean, even though that's not our topic, but our societies are different. All the people you have mentioned, they are, by the way, they're in a society that takes these things very seriously. There are laws. You can't even give a compliment just like that. I mean, I remember a friend of mine in the U.S. used to tell me what she went through. I mean, a staff, a colleague of ours that actually, was going to court because someone just paid a compliment. So in our society, let's be real, man. In this society where we are, in African society, I don't think that's a big problem as much. Except if you would know if somebody wants to, I mean, except if you just want to specifically, I don't know what Andrea has to say about that. But that's not our topic.
That's not our topic, please. So before we deviate.
1 second comment and we'll move on.
Anyway, there are sexist comments.
Yeah.
There are sexist statements. And I think that, just like you said, a society outside of Nigeria, especially in the US, they take these things very serious. It's just here in Africa where we're still very much in a patriarchy society where,
there's so many sexist comments.
Yeah.
Even the lady will say, "Oh,"
and still do not know that they're being the person who is passing that comment to you is actually being sexist. There are comments like, "This skirt you are wearing, what do you want to do with this skirt?" That's already a very sexist statement. That could also pass as you trying to you want to abuse her sexually.
Is it not a man shoe?
What?
In a statement, I asked someone if the shoe is for a male.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of comments that could pass as you being sexist and that can lead to you being sexually harassing the person. But that's not what we're talking about. That would be a conversation for another day.
Yeah, absolutely. More messages on Facebook. I can see your comments, no doubt. But let's take more calls and find out who's ready to talk.
All right, you call us back 0700 993 993 993.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
Collins, what's up?
Jesus. What was that?
Yes. Cheers to life.
Ideas, perspective, universes, priceless pieces. What's going on, man? My name is Ramienda. I've never called you before.
Wow.
But I listened to your voice, and I think that your voice has intense healing properties. I don't understand you. Where are you from? Honestly. Then your wife is beside you. Honestly, I think she has effects that are really a well of goodness. I don't understand it. Both of you got born together to create kryptonite and kill Superman. What did it happen?
Oh my God.
Honestly. Let me tell you something very germane. Now let's go to BTs.
Yeah.
BTs mean brass tacks. Let me tell you something very germane now. 400 years of slavery, and still the black man still has a mental erosion in his brain cells. The black man has been proved to have a bigger brain as compared to other humanoids, but they still have that mental erosion. When you talk about marriages and bonding and conjugations on that level, I don't know why that happens. I don't understand it. That's number one. Number two is the fact that, look, marriage is a linguistic pattern. Marriage is a control tool by society. Marriage is a redemptive journey that many people don't understand. Can you speak the language? When people go into marriage, they go with some perception structures. Okay, I go marry this person because society says make a marry him. I must conjugate with this person. I must cavort with that person. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, and it becomes a problem. I remember in 1662, when the marriage vows were first evolved in Windsor Castle in England, 200 years before the invention of Coca-Cola, 1828, 200 years before 1885, that the Eiffel Tower was built in America. Sorry, in Paris.
In Paris, yeah.
All these things, at that time, there was a chaotic marriage disorder. That is why those books, that book is 1662, that marriage book was evolved. Do you follow the pattern of that book? So when people come and talk about today, okay, the man married me, the man done they treat me one kind. He told me to second fiddle. Now second fiddle, he will tell you to. I have a sister that she's going through some pain, torture, angst, and defeat in her marriage now. And I told her that one of the biggest problems women have sometimes is that they get married to GCE. If you get married to a man, we get GCE, no problem. GCE means a general crime entrepreneur. If you get married to a general crime entrepreneur, then you're going to have this problem. So what you need to do is not to leave that marriage. What you need to do is to become a relationship entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is digging deep into the fabrics of your marriage and engineering yourself and driving it and knowing what to do at each time. Do not just give up. Do not throw yourself overboard. What you need to do is to be a relationship entrepreneur. They're going to call you names. I know Andrea might know. They're going to call you names. They're going to call you labels. They're going to give you appellations. But you don't stop. They call you cow. They call you fool. They call you baboon. But when they call you cow, you know what you're going to say? You say, I love that name, cow. I mean, that make construction of wonder.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, a lot of points said.
That's a lot.
Back in time.
That's a lot.
But the takeaway from that is that put in the efforts to make it work instead of just walking away, understanding what you're going into before you step into. That's what I made from the comment.
All right. Our conversation is still centered around marriages then and now. What were the changes? I think we'll take a few calls. I mean, a few messages, right?
Yeah, because the time is fast spent.
Exactly.
Past solutions around the corner.
Yeah. Okay, quickly. Let's see now. This is coming from Larry's. Larry says, good morning, Collins and Andrea. Hope your weekend was beautiful. Thank God it's Monday. And he says, Collins, I'm wishing you a quick recovery.
Thank you.
Jeff from Ikoton says, well done, Andrea and Collins. The answer is simple. People in marriages were more tolerating back in the day. All right. Quickly now, Mercy from Ikorodu says, what changed in that woman is that women became more empowering and people are more enlightened now. What our parents tolerated and endured in marriages, this generation is rejecting. My mom died 25 years ago. My dad remarried 13 years after her death, and he is currently undergoing a divorce. Why?
Wow.
Okay, he's talked in his ways why the world has changed. I love you guys. Keep the great work. Thank you, Mercy.
Well, next break, and then we'll wrap this up and bring you the power solutions. Maybe we'll have another time tomorrow to talk more about this, right?
Right.
We'll be right back.
Who are you talking to? Who is on the phone?
Hi there. If anyone ever asks you for your banking app, password, or PIN, your card PIN, or the 3 numbers on the back of your card.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.